Welcome in, everybody. We got Tuesday's edition of Daily Bread with Sosa and Rex, powered by PickCity.com. You can follow them on Twitter at PickCity, and make sure you be checking out the Wise Guys Diamond Club, also a proud sponsor of our show. The Wise Guys Diamond Club got you covered for all your extra needs in your everyday gambling life. I mean, we said it this morning on Paid for Play, one of our people or one of our shows on Daily Bread Media. You can't gamble all day if you don't start in the morning. So for all of you tuning in, just mute the Houston versus Auburn game right now. We'll be out of here in 25 minutes to a half hour, letting you know what you need to bet in the remaining 4 bowl games. Tonight's college basketball slate that's down to 9 games, and the NBA. We're live on the Daily Bread Media Twitter page, and we're also live on YouTube. YouTube is the best way to be featured in the show. Drop your best bets and your plays. Take a screenshot of the video when it cashes. Come in the next day and talk your shit, or just say what's up. Ask your questions, whatever it is. It's the best show on gambling Twitter out there. Sosa, how you doing today?
Oh man, I'm feeling great, bro. Just had one of the funniest spaces. It was just funny, man. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious. But we're back in the building. You already know. Time to get to this money. We got a full slate, everything that you could ask for in a sports day. Yeah, I'm excited. You know,
Yes, sir. And if you did not see on our YouTube page that you should be subscribed to, if you aren't, we're almost at 1,000. We're giving away that cash once we get there, but you can see extra dough. It's a new playlist that was added today. That's your extra content to get a step up on the books, maybe get some futures placed out there. You'll see me, Sosa, Spin Doc, and maybe some other people out there. Videos under 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure to be checking them out. Spin gave you what he looks at every day when he's capping college basketball to get the further metrics on the game. 4 factors. Part 1, he'll have more series coming out there. So make sure you're checking out that new playlist out there.
Jared, don't even trip, bro. Like Cliff is my man's in real life. We that's the game is the game. Appreciate you always being a part of what we do over here. So it's all Gucci. You already know. We're just trying to continue to give the people what they deserve, which is free money. And if you want the really, really, really amazing stuff, you can just pull up to the Diamond Club. You know, um, obviously, I really do want to speak on this again. The product that we're getting right now from the National Basketball Association is really, really poor. It's pretty bad. Um, I don't like the fact that 1/3 of the league is in protocol, and we continuously see a poor product. Like, there's no reason I should be watching Joe fucking Johnson on my TV. I don't care how cool it was to see him get one ISO bucket. That shouldn't be fucking happening in the year 2021, unless it's the Big Three Ice Cubes League, right? I think that the NBA has done a poor job of handling this, and but the show goes on, like
Money
everyone.
goes on. It's really not even the show at this point. It's money makes the show go on. And yeah, it's poor product. Almost best just to be locking in bets live at this point. You can do it pregame still, but boy, oh boy, people left and right dropping. Who the hell knows? But still, profitable day yesterday, Sosa.
Oh yeah, yesterday was a good day. I mean, I missed on a couple plays. I'm not even gonna lie. I had Malik Beasley. He couldn't hit the side of a fucking shed. I had Jordan Clarkson for 25. He had 23. I had Porzingis for a double-double, and he had 35 and 9. So that's
It
just the way
is
it
what it
goes.
is, but let's get into the bowl games.
That's
How
all
about we
good.
just do that?
Yeah, let's get into college football. I don't really want to, dwell on that, even though it sounds
We
like
got college football into college hoops into NBA for today's slate. What you got up on the docket?
well, we're on to today's slate. I bet Houston earlier. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sweating that the second half. It's 10-6 right now, and Houston hasn't scored yet in the third quarter. And from last time I checked, I think Auburn was in like Houston's territory last time I had checked. So as far as the rest of today's games, I really do. My number one play is the team total over 29.5 for the UCLA Bruins in the Holiday Bowl against NC State. I think that one, Chip Kelly has job security. I think the team is happy with, and I think the program's in the best state it's been in a cool minute. I think that yeah, I think that Chip gets these guys to come out and put up points. I don't think either team really plays much defense. I think both teams go well over 30 points, over 29.5 at minus 108. It's easy money in my opinion. That's the first one I like.
I even like them to win it out right here. I I just don't know what's giving NC State the projections to be the favorite here. I just like what Chip can do it here, and I rather go the team total route over the money line as well.
Absolutely.
We got G5 Juan getting into our next game here. So Sosa's rocking with the team total in UCLA. The kickoff that starts in about an hour. Louisville, who nobody likes today, versus Air Force, who everybody likes today out there. Boy, oh boy. 55-point total here. That seems to be more of what I'm liking. But what we know with the Service Academy teams, those possessions are limited, and you don't get as many opportunities to get into the end zone. So 2 or 3 missed possessions without points can always bite you in the ass there if they're settling for field goals. But we bet on Louisville overs for some decent amount of games so far this season from Paid for Play and on Daily Bread. So is there any reason to think Louisville will learn how to tackle today against Air Force?
It just feels too obvious. Feels so obvious, man. Everybody and their mother, like you said, are on Air Force. There's no reason to think otherwise. Like you reminded me earlier in bowl season, these Service Academy teams, like you said, are just they're hard to watch. So I couldn't talk you off it if you're on it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't rock with the Air Force. 75% of the tickets, 65% of the money is rocking with Air Force here. Leach revenge game tonight. I like that angle from our man Tim. This one, it is what it is. It's in the afternoon for the reason. First Responders Bowl, always shout them out, but think Air Force wins. Don't want to be rocking with the public here. That's my only reservation here.
Hey, I'm right there with you. The whole rocking with the public ain't gonna get it done today for me. So I'm staying away off it. I love the Charbonnet 62.5 player prop, D-Rock. That's fire. I'm rocking with you 100% there. Shout out to Detroit.
All right, let's get into the next one here. Tim hit on it. Leach revenge game. Texas Tech, Miss State.
Bro, I have no idea how this draw happened. Where's the game being played?
Memphis, Tennessee. It's the Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium game.
Yeah,
who the fuck knows?
For me, it'd be Mississippi State's team total. I think they put up 35 points against this team easy. I think both teams leave their defense at the crib.
Yeah, over 58, minus 110. I don't care where the scoring comes from in this game. At the same point, G5 Juan, I don't think you're that crazy to think Tech hangs it in close here. 10.5 is a decent amount that you can get here. I rather just rock with the total. I think both points score. It could get blown out into the second half, which is where I think it could pop open, kind of like the Western Michigan game yesterday. Over 58 minus 110 is what we'll be rocking with. 6:45 kick.
Yes, sir.
And then we already hit on NC State, UCLA. That's at 8. And then to wrap up the bowl game night, we got the Guaranteed Rate Bowl with West Virginia versus Row the Boat. Another very good draw matchup, 10-15. Are we drinking some beers and back in the Mountaineers here, or are we rowing the boat?
I'm rolling with not Minnesota. So I'm not fucking with Fleck and them. I think Fleck is looking like a fraud in my opinion. I if for me it'd be the team total of what was the play? It is the team total for West Virginia. I think it's at like 20 points, bro. Yeah, over 19 and a half. I like West Virginia to score 20 points in the game. I think I'm not betting any unders in college football the rest of the season. I'm not doing that.
This is one of the lower totals that we have out there remaining on the board. I believe the Wisconsin game, there's a 42, but at 44 and a half here, they're expecting defenses to be showing up. Some run game rolling here. We got our man D Rock Sports Bet saying you're gonna lay the points or you're gonna money line parlay that, because I think Row the Boat comes out and wins. I like Sosa's spot of WU getting it there, but my play is going to be on the +5 -110. I'm just taking the points here. 5 is a little bit of the dead number. We can't bet live on the show. So if you hope that Row the Boat scores first, you can get a higher number above a touchdown, but we're taking the +5. Looks like me and D Rock are going to be going a little head to head here. Tomorrow's bowl games. You'll be able to get that from us on Daily Bread. And then tomorrow at 6 o'clock, you can catch Goose, Sosa, Sam, and myself. We'll be going through the Friday bowl games and the Saturday bowl games. So that's the playoffs and the New Year's Day, or the top 6, whatever. Those bowl games, you'll get our 6 plays tomorrow, 6 p.m., live on Paid for Play Twitter and here on the same YouTube. But let's get into our college hoops action of the day here.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We'll get all the good games today basically got canceled. All the good games tomorrow already almost got canceled.
They're doing us dirty, man. College basketball, way worse situation than any other sport, because them teams really got to forfeit games.
Yeah, now they're taking it back, saying there might not be forfeits. Who the hell knows? I mean, it's the NCAA. They can make up rules whenever they want, kind of like the F1 here. But, all right, we'll start it off with what Jer is trying to get us to. Pitt versus Notre Dame, Sosa. Probably number one game on everyone's TVs tonight, where we're going to see a great high-paced scoring game. Not two terrible offenses, right?
No.
One can dream, I guess.
They're both
You're really going to be dying to watch this game. I see this one ending 65-60. Notre Dame getting the road win here. And what's the spread at? -4. So I think that line's pretty spot on. If you forced my hand here, I'd try to be playing the under. If you want to rock with the home dog, go for it. I'm not trying to lay points with Notre Dame. Their small lineup with Bray, 7 guys. That's it. Doesn't matter if they get into foul trouble. He's stubborn with that. And Pitt's offense, I mean, they're just a roller coaster of a team. I'm not trying to tell anyone to go put their hard-earned money behind Pitt. So are you?
Pittsburgh, first half money line.
All right. I like that way.
+1, +130. If you're scared, go to church. This is, when I call the first half money line, this is a play on. I don't think they're as talented as the other team. I do think that, and I say it all the time when I make a first half bet, the refs and the home crowd keep them in it for 20 minutes. Simple as that. That's the play. You got Pittsburgh. Like I said, Pittsburgh first half money line +130. Notre Dame on the road. They have a short roster, like you just said. That's what we're rocking with today.
Best game of the night, late night tip is where it's at. I guess it's only a 9 p.m. tip, but you got Fresno State traveling to Boise. I'm rocking the Boise shirt today. I really want the under here. It's 118.5. We can't do that. We can't play that low of a total under, even though I do think we see another defensive showdown here. Both of these defenses are solid. We've been pretty spot on with our Boise games here. Fresno, just finished without the number, then spanked Weber State. Both of these defenses are just too good. Even though we're rocking the Boise shirt, we're taking the points with Fresno plus 4.5, minus 110.
I mean, hey man, that's a call your shot, and I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with you. I like the under too. I do.
Yeah, 118.5 is just at one of those points where you get that low because
We'll be
Fresno
lucky.
State, they
We'll be
play
lucky
with the
if we get.
top five slowest pace.
We'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if 110 points get a score in this game. It's going to be like 47 to 49 with like 3 minutes left. I could see it both teams. And both teams can't really shoot it. Yeah, I'm with you on the under if for a lean. So we'll be undefeated either way.
Yep.
But yeah, I would lean towards the under for sure.
And then still, I've been trying to get people to be watching this man, Orlando Robinson. If you didn't get to watch him against Utah, sorry, he only scored 17 points, just came up short for us. 7-foot junior. He's going to be something potentially in the league as a late round pick. We'll definitely be seeing him floating around, but he is the one part where I think they can win. Tyson Degenhart, he's been the point where Boise, we've seen them start rolling as of late. They've gotten that freshman in the rotation there. Both defenses solid. I'm going to trust the slightly more consistent offense here because, if you've been rocking with us, we've bet on a lot of Boise games. Those 4-minute cold streaks, they keep happening, and it's not going to stop tonight. I don't think there's really any other game to give it any breath. St. Mary's at Yale, it's a good one, but it's a 14-point spread. It is what it is there. All of your rest, you have your classic college spreads, 20-point spreads. Association time.
And like I said, I've went around a lot of these minds for people. Tonight we're going to the association, like you just said, and what we're going to do is we're going to take someone who is hitting his rebound props at a crazy rate. Omer Yurtseven. He's the only big man currently available for the Miami Heat. He's been having a great year. No one knew where he was coming out of. For him to get a double-double right now, it's at minus 140. But what we're going to do is we're going to play his rebounds up to 14 plus, which is at plus 214. 14 plus rebounds for Omer Yurtseven at plus 215. That's my first bet of the day. That is a pick based on availability of players that have COVID. We have 1/3 of the NBA in COVID protocols right now. If you're going to be betting the NBA, your best bet right now is to find guys that are on the books that get extended minutes because of players who aren't playing because of COVID. Ricky Rubio, another perfect play. I love that. A perfect call. Why? Garland just went into protocols, and somebody's got to get those 9 assists he gets every night. 20 points, I like the 20 points, but I would veer towards his assist. If you can get me a number on Ricky Rubio, 10 plus assist, I would take his alternate 1 or 2 over the opening number. That would be my approach. Tonight is a COVID special. I'm giving out plays based on who's available from COVID. Might run it back with Malik Beasley tonight since everybody thinks that, we can control fucking human beings.
I think you should.
Oh, man. But for this one, I like I am going to actually run that back with Malik Beasley. His number is at 18.5. I'm playing it up to 25. Why? Because he's going to put the same shots up as yesterday. Plus 360 to get 25. And it's plus money for 20 at plus 112. That's another ladder play that I'm on 100%. We got the Houston Rockets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm taking the Houston Rockets first half.
Yeah, usually, we talked about the Rockets last night on the stream. There's one way to attack them, and I really can't be arguing against any Lakers. They're back against them.
They're back at the crib. They sat the starting run. They sat their starting backcourt last night just so that they could play tonight. I think the Rockets fight with the Lakers, and from what I'm hearing is Westbrook's not playing. I'm hearing people blame Russell Westbrook, and what's funny to me is like, in what alternate universe is like 28-8 bad? I'd love to know. Like, people just love to talk, and I don't get it, but it is what it is. We gotta make sure LeBron looks like the king. So he'll probably have 50 tonight, and they'll lose to the Houston Rockets.
Yep, G5-1. We told you with the Rockets yesterday. 3 quarters, you'll get 100% max effort.
They got Rubio 8+ assists at -220. So take it to 10. Take that bitch to 10+.
All right, Sosa. Sixers in Canada tonight. 6.5. They say Siakam's questionable. Who the hell knows? We going first half. We going full game. We going trifecta. First quarter, first half, full game. What the hell are we doing?
Embiid in full game. Embiid you about to see him run off about. He's gonna run off his usual. When he gets in his rhythm, he usually run off about 8 straight. He just broke the seal last couple of games, been going crazy, getting 30+. I like his points tonight. I like Embiid. The only issue is that I think the game could trend into becoming a blowout just based on availability and players that Toronto does not have.
Yeah,
they're another team that's being ravaged by COVID, and it'd be very interesting to see like the approach they take towards the end of the season, like if they actually want to win games and try to compete at the end of the season, especially if COVID has really continued to affect the team negatively.
What else are we liking tonight?
I only have 2 other plays that I really love, and they are Nikola Jokic over 7.5 assists at -105. I like the number in regards to playing against Golden State. I think he balls out, and I believe the game is on national TV, so it gives him even more incentive to look good for the television. I believe Josh Giddey is out for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You're correct.
And so for that game, I am going to rock with hold on, I gotta find it. He's not even available right now, so we're gonna have to wait for the bigs to come back for Oklahoma City to see who's playing. I do like Richaun Holmes over 7.5 rebounds and -102.
Rich homie Quan.
That would be my final look for the night in regards to this that game. I may have some stuff later, but it's all predicated on who's playing and who's not. We've been manipulated to such an extreme extent when it comes to the NBA that you just got to take it one day at a time, for real.
I like the Embiid double-double and Sixers win. You can get Embiid 27.5+, Sixers win at +120. So shop around. 6.5 full game might be a little too much. That is not an official play from the bread today, but we do like Embiid and the Sixers to show up tonight. Doesn't sound like any Haliburton props tonight. Jokic, he has a nice setup to have a Herculean effort, I guess. But Willie,
you get De'Aaron Fox back, and you just don't know what to expect now with Haliburton. Like, is Haliburton going to be the guy, or is he going to be the point guard, or is De'Aaron Fox going to be given enough time to dominate the ball? I don't know. I don't know.
Seems like they're trying to slide Haliburton into that like off guard spot. It seems like,
yeah,
that's been the biggest thing I've seen, which I think. It's tough because Haliburton and Fox both need the ball in their hands to be their most effective.
Yeah, I think they just need to go ahead and trade De'Aaron Fox to Philly for Ben Simmons. Just need to go ahead and do it. And throw Buddy Hield in there too. Just saying.
Get the agenda through. But we started it off with the college football plays. Then we had the college hoops plays in the middle. Wrapped it up with our NBA plays. Spin Doc, Steven, and I will be live tonight at 5:15. So just in about 3 hours. College hoops, happy hour, crack a beer, Got some good topics to be talking about tonight. So that's on Pay for Play Twitter, same YouTube channel. So make sure to be tapping in with us there. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, Sosa, myself, Sam, and Goose live on Paid for Play Twitter again. College football playoffs, Saturday bowls, your best bets, all that you need in that.
I would take the Aaron Fox only if you gave me Buddy Hield with him. And I'd be cool. That'd be enough for me. I would take both of them. You get a point guard that can play in pick and roll, and you get a dead eye 3-point shooter. I mean, I think it would fit pretty well. I would be a Kings fan though, so I wouldn't know what to tell you.
Make sure to be checking out Extra Dough, new playlist on our YouTube channel. Spin Doc dropped a 5-minute video. In and out. Watch that after you're done with us here. Until later today and until tomorrow when Daily Bread's back live, we'll catch you later.
Lakers stink.